Hello everybody, it's Gemma here from madebygemacrafts.co.uk. Thank you for joining me again today. So this is our second video on this project here. Today I will be showing you how to make the wrap and inner tray for this box that you can see here. And inside is our pop-out 3D cube box card. In the previous video I showed you how to make the cube. So in the description box for this video I will put a link to that video so you can learn how to make the cube. But today we are focusing on the tray and the wrap for the outside. As you can see, that just fits quite nicely in there like so. So now to make our tray and wrap, I've made some more templates again. There we go. So this one here is for our wrap and this one here is for our tray. It sits inside, and as you can see I've doubled the outside so it's nice and strong, and on one end we've got some holes to pop our ribbon in. And also the other thing about using an extra layer as well here is that we can fold this in and it will hide inside where we've put our ribbon, so it's nice and seamless. I just bring this, you can see it's been folded back over itself and it hides where we've put the ribbon on, like so. Now I've made another cube here. This one I have used Peekaboo Peach cardstock, and I've used the Cool Treats stamp set and the Frozen Treats framelit dies that coordinate with it. And I've just decorated the outside of my box here. Now the squares on here measure 2 3/4 of an inch by 2 3/4 of an inch. They're on all four sides, so you'll need 4 of those. I mean, I've used the same coloured pattern paper all the way around, but you could use whatever ones you want. Decorate it however you like. Choice is up to you. And you can see here I've cut out some of the ice cream and the spoon, and that is using the framelit dies. And this is one of the sentiments that's in the set as well. You're the cherry to my sundae. So I've done that already. So I'll just pop these templates out the way. Bring in a scoreboard, and we can make our wrap and tray. So for our inner tray, I've got a piece of chocolate chip cardstock here, and this measures 7 1/4 inches by 10 1/4 inches. So to start our scoring, I'm going to start across the short side, which is 7 1/4, and I'm going to score this at 1 inch, 2 inches, and then 5 1/4 inches and 6 1/4 inches. So I'm going to turn this round. So we've got our long side, our 10 1/4 inch side at the top, and I'm going to score this again at 1 inch, 2 inches, and then 8 1/4 inches and 9 1/4 inches, like so. Let's move that scoreboard out of the way. So now we can fold and burnish all our score lines on this. Like so. There we go, and now we're ready to do some cutting for this. So now we're going to remove some pieces. So we're going to take away our 2 corner squares on all 4 sides, and we're going to cut up this score line, this second score line here, down to our second one here. So I'm just going to cut up here. and repeat on this second line here, and we're just going to take that completely off like so. So just repeat that all the way around now. Just this last corner off, and cut up this score line here. There we go. So now we've got 4 tabs like so, and our 2 end pieces and sides. So we're just going to do a little bit of notching in as well. So on this outer rectangle here, we're just going to notch our corners off here and here. We're going to do that all the way around on all 4 sides, even on our smaller rectangles as well. Just helps get it all folded in nice and neatly inside. I'm going to repeat that as well here and here. Take a little more, there we go. So we've got all our sides notched in now. Now on one end, we need to pick one end, and we're going to put some holes in to pop our ribbon in. So I've got my crocodile again. So obviously you can see this is quite a distance, you're not going to get it in straight. So the way I've done this is I've just popped it in as far as it will go. Try and keep it central. Just punch a hole there. And we're just going to repeat that again for this side. We're going to pop it in as far as it will go. Just by eye, try and line that up so they're as straight as we can get. There we go, there's our 2 holes. Now we're going to pop our ribbon in now. So I've got a piece of ribbon here. This is a piece of very vanilla satin ribbon. This ribbon here is in the Spring Summer catalogue. We can just poke it in either side. Just trim that down. Like so. And we'll just pull that in, just so we leave just enough as our little handle here. And then we can just fold this over. I'll just trim this down a bit, it's a little long. You can use a piece of tape just to hold these down, like so. I'm just going to use a couple of glue dots to hold mine down. That's what I've got to hand. One and another glue dot on there. Try and make this as flat as you can get it, like so. So we just push that down. And now we're going to hide that by folding this side over, like so. There we go, and that hides our ribbon on the inside. So what we're going to do first is we're going to assemble our tray. So we're going to go around, if we just push these little tabs inwards, we're going to pop some glue on these tabs, and then we're going to bring this up together like so to form our tray. Just might want to notch in our little tabs as well. Sorry, I forgot about that one. Notch these in a little so they sit nicely inside. I'm going to get our Tombow, give that a good smush of glue on there, and then we're just going to bring our sides up to meet, just like so. Give that a little squeeze down. And do the same on the other side. There we go. Just bring that together to meet there. Just got to do this end. There we go. Just bring our tabs in, so we've got a nice neat corner. And our last one here, like so. So now what we need to do is we need to glue down our inner tabs, these extra ones as well. These are going to come and fold over the top here, so that hides our tabs on the inside as well, gives us a nice neat looking finish on the inside of our box. So I'm just going to use a bit of glue. I can fold that over. I'm just going to lay that on its side. I'm use my bone folder just to push that down and give it a really good squish. Squish and burnish down, like so. And then I'm going to do this side over here, this other long side. Nice bit of glue. Push over. Use my bone folder again just to push this down. There we go. Then we can do the end tabs as well. Push those in. Get a good burnish down. And our last one that's going to cover up our ribbon on the inside of our box. Push that down. Once again, give it a good firm push down with your bone folder. Make sure it's nice and securely stuck. Now on my template you'll notice that I put some lines in for tape. You can use some of the Stupid Red sticky tape, or like I've just done, you can use wet glue. It's completely up to you, whatever your adhesive of choice is. There we go, so there's our bottom tray. That's all done now with our ribbon on. So now we're going to make our wrap to go around the outside. So for my wrap here, I'm just bringing my scoreboard again. I've got a piece of Watermelon Wonder cardstock, and this on the short side measures 6.5 inches by 10.25 inches again on the long side. So we're only going to score across one side on this one, the long side. We are going to score at 1.5 inches, 2 5/8 of an inch, 5 7/8 of an inch, and then 7 inches. There we go, so that's all our scoring done on this. Let's pop that back out the way. Then we can fold and burnish our score lines, like so. Making sure they all match up nice and neat. There we go. So our wrap is super easy to put together, but I'm going to decorate mine before I put it together. It's a little easier. So here I've got some of the Tasty Treats Designer Series paper. So I've just got some strips to pop on here and here, and then this is the top bit that I've made for my wrap. So I've used some more of the patterned paper here, and then I've stamped a sentiment out of the Cool Treats stamp set. For this one, this is one stamp, but what I did, I masked off the stamp so I could do it in 2 different colours. That's quite a nice technique to try. And I've used some of the Fromelit dies from the Frozen Treats to make my bunting, like so. So we're just going to pop them on our box. use a bit of wet glue just to stick these on. So these little strips of cardstock, they measure 6 inches by 7/8 of an inch, like so. I've got my central one. You can see here on the back I've just used a little bit of washi tape to hold in my piece of twine I've used from a bunting, just to hold that in place, like so. And just pop that on. There we are, just turn that round. Put all that into place, like so. And then I've just got my last piece to pop on. There we go, like so. There we go, and that's my wrap done. So now we just need to pop on some adhesive. Again, you can use the red super sticky tape or wet glue, whatever, it's up to you. Just going to use a bit of glue, pop it all over this section here. And we're going to fold this over to meet on this line here. Just slide this together. Whoop. There we go, just push that flat. Give that a good squidge down. There we go, and there we have our wrap done. So we can take our tray now and pop that inside. Like so, and there we have our box all done. So if you just push it in and out a couple of times just to get it moving. So they're still a little wet. You need to let your glue dry completely before you really tug too hard on your ribbon. Then we have our box here. We just fold that flat and pop it inside. And there we go, there is our box done and ready to give. So now we can just pull this out and out pops our box, like so. So I hope you've enjoyed the videos I've done for this project. I certainly enjoyed doing them. As I said, I will put a link to my first video for the instructions for my cube. I'll put that in the description box. All the measurements, templates, a full list of everything I've used for these projects will be on my blog as well. So once again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye.